And in the church, just being more sacrificial as a black family. Usually we go, if we want to go to a church and be more multiracial, it's still gonna usually be white. and just trying to incorporate those things into it, but it's sacrifice to listen to things that you might not want to listen to, or that you're not familiar with, or read literature that you're not used to reading.
And we've talked a lot about that at Springs of Grace, about being a church replanted, see the kingdom of God in Shreveport as it is in heaven. And we've talked a lot about how that requires, by nature, like being a church that's like kind of taking a legacy of the past that we say is good, and then maybe tweaking it into something that we say God has something new for this. We said like that has to be bathed in prayer. It needs to be like closely directed to a biblical vision for what things look like. But it requires a lot of looking like Christ and dying to ourselves, and sacrificing. It requires a whole lot of humility. And one of the things that like I was just talking about with some other staff people from the church was the ways that like your family has already instinctively died to yourself on some things in order to see that there's a greater value in worshiping together at Springs of Grace, a predominantly white church, almost all white church, and it is a really solid example to our church of like what it looks like to die to self, especially what it looks like to die to self in the context of a church family. There's a sense in which you have to say, I don't know everything here, especially like as a white person engaging with that stuff. I don't know everything here, but to have a humility to say, I am willing to learn a little bit of what it looks like, and willing to see where, man, like the Lord has shown through in things. That's the gospel, right? Like that's a picture of what Jesus is like that I think is really, really helpful.
And I want to say that's kind of what really got us at Springs. Mm-hmm. We went to, nobody knew we were coming, so it wasn't like they were just doing this because, but we went into a Sunday school class here at Springs, and they were studying like racism. Like, wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
And we were the only black people there. And so I was like, okay, this is going to be weird.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, y'all. Like, it was not. It was so good. I was in tears because the people just genuinely wanted to like love their neighbors, like whoever that is, and no matter what they look like, that kind of like, it was so genuine, and it was really good.
Yeah.